So black diamonds would be categorized in the rough diamond spectrum. They're not white diamonds with a high amount of clarity and a lack of color. Black diamonds are on the other end of the spectrum where they're typically opaque. They have no clarity whatsoever. You can see through them. From a chemical level, they are still a base of carbon. So carbon atoms really, really tightly bonded. What happens, and to add the black in there, so there are additional elements that can get into the molecular structure of this originally like pure carbon would be white. Now it's going to be black. So I talked about this a little bit in my raw diamonds video, so check that out if you want to know what kinds of elements can cause this amount of color. So black diamonds they're very rare. That pure black is actually extremely rare. So many times you are going to find black diamonds that have been chemically treated to enhance the blackness. Perhaps you have a natural stone that's a little bit more in the gray spectrum. So they can be irradiated, they can be heated so that they're cooked. That heat is added to bring out that brilliance of black that is there. Black diamonds, they sometimes can have a luster to them. They can almost look metallic because they have such an amount of depth in them and they have no clarity. You cannot see through them. Light does not want to pass through them. Light does go into the stone, but it stays there. So for people that really identify with like shadow or mystery or depth or darkness, they can be a really great aesthetic option. So black diamonds have always been around, but they really gained popularity when the movie Sex and the City came out. So Mr. Big gave Carrie a huge 5-carat engagement ring with a black diamond in the middle. So they've been getting a lot more press, not just through Hollywood and movies. More and more we are seeing, the emergence of a more inspired trend that lines up with who you are. So if a white diamond just doesn't feel like you, be sure to entertain a sea of possibility with black diamonds, rough diamonds, or just a little bit of color, like something in between. Really, it's pretty representative of just people in general and about how unique they are, and that there's a whole spectrum of okays and good choices, and it doesn't just start and end with a white diamond.